the Sadists there were giving her crap. They told her she should move to Somalia. The same stupid argument we all know. But it hit me like a SWAT team on a drug raid when they finally forced her to go. Come back and cap. We'll set up our own voluntary world. And wherever we go, we won't need no roads. And you'll be my ANCAP girl. Now when your Capolini's still so far away, and I'm still fighting all her battles online. And even if I gotta join her in Somalia, I'm gonna prove she's still consensually mine. One day we'll all opt out of the government. It'll crumble under its own dead weight. 'Cause dreams do come true. Darling, I believe in you. I'll always read you 8 out of 8. Come back and tap. I'll mine all the Bitcoin in the world. We'll never turn right or left. Taxation will always be theft. And you'll be my ANCAP girl. Come back and cap. These companies everywhere make me want to hurl. But our love will always be strictly voluntary. And you'll be my ANCAP girl. Yeah, you'll be my ANCAP girl. You'll always be my ANCAP girl.
Hello! Hey guys! Yes, welcome to Liberty Late Night, special Tuesday edition, live out in the public on Liberty Memes main page. Hex yeah!
His page now.
Woo! I'm Mary.
I'm Dave.
Yes, thanks for joining us. We're going to have Liberty Memes Admin 2 on in just a little bit. He's driving right now in Texas, and he just got done hanging out with Ron Paul. So we're super excited to hear about everything he has to say and what he's doing for Liberty. And, oh, man, I'm just really excited. I'm looking at that picture of him hanging out with Ron. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Ray. Hi, Suzanne, Brandon, Aaron. Aaron, I was going to put one of my flowers in, but this was all very last minute. And so like I was like hurrying and I didn't get a chance to really do my hair. So thank you though. Aaron Riggs sent me some beautiful flowers for my hair and I'm very excited to wear them. Hi, Joseph Rockwell. Celeste is here. Hey, Corey.
Mike.
Hi, Jay. How are you feeling? David Matson. Love you, man. What time is your wedding? I was thinking about you because I was like, oh, it's Friday. I wonder what time it is. So, hi, Carl. Yes, Josh. Josh Dimash. Yay. Hi, we're over on Float, too. Hello to everybody over there. Hi, Admin 420.
I didn't have time to.
That's okay. That's oh, Derek T's over there. I want to party with Derek. That after party looked like it was fun. Hi, Austin. What's up? I have no idea what this is. Sorry, I probably am too.
No, I had mine checked. Thank you. Sorry.
He has so much reverb. Oh, sorry.
That should be a little bit better.
That's cool. Yeah. Hey, Donnie Smith, what's going on? Yeah, everybody tag a friend because it's about to be happening. David Gay is going to be coming on to talk about what he's been doing in Texas to help spread the message of liberty. And he just got out of Ron Paul's house. They were hanging
we gotta
out.
wear masks.
Yeah, everybody wear a mask. Hi, Jamie.
For the grandmas.
Hi, Maria. How are you? See, a long time since I have seen you guys. Yeah, what's up? Jamie, holy chaos. Oh, I thought you said holy chaos. I'm like, it is chaos. That's what's going on in my... Yes, that's what's going on in my mind right now. We just put the kids to bed.
You gotta remember to slow down.
My daughter burned her arm on my curling iron that I didn't even end up using. And so she leaned in to look in the mirror, and yeah, so
Jamie
she's turning 6 years old tomorrow, so I feel even more awful that it's the night before her birthday and she has a burn on her arm. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's good. We got the aloe on it, cut off some of the little plant
Ninja.
there and all that jazz. So, hey, Brandon, Anthony, hi. You don't have to wear a mask in our bar. We do not require masks at all. Yes. Oh, your wedding's at noon. Awesome, David. Very cool. See, Jamie, you're on a 30-day ban for something I posted back in February. Welcome to Facebook. That's what Facebook does.
And that's why we have this over here, where you don't get banned on Float.
Yeah, go over to Float, hang out. Yes, my mom, my dad. I know, I felt so bad, Suzanne. Oh my gosh. And then I'm like putting her to bed and I'm hugging her and I'm like, this is the last time you're going to be 5 years old. And she's my baby. So, I get that way with the kids, but especially with her because she's, So, I think Dadman, what's he going to be doing? Hi, studio.
At some point, I'm bringing him in. I gotta get my messages.
He was driving, so we.
This is kind of a last minute idea.
Very last minute. We're usually in Liberty Memes Patreon group.
Just hanging out, drinking.
Hanging out with
nonsense, foolishness.
Well, yeah, sure.
and some heavy stuff. And some heartfelt
absolutely. Stuff. Hey, bitches, what's up, Hillary? I love you, girl. You're so funny. Jay Vung, I hope all is well. How are you?
Maria, you got to talk to Caleb about that. He's got a savage ottoman in his house.
Ooh, it's terrible. It's awful. Him and the ottoman and the couch
they have
usually
a
gang up on
long-running
battle. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hi, Peter Gay. Yeah, did you get Peter Gay's song?
I did.
Okay.
Hi, Nick.
Shenanigans. Hi, Nick. How you doing?
Says the guy on Facebook.
Well, no, but he's creating the new Liberty Memes platform. So we had him on our show last week. Was it last week or the week before? Time's going by really quickly. But he's working on the new Liberty Memes, page and platform and everything. So where nobody's going to get banned for, posting anything that they want to share. Like you can have the memes and nobody's gonna get kicked out. So hey, Scott Peterson. Scott Peterson is the guy who he's the guy who connected David Gay with Spike Cohen, which is what had David Gay going down to Texas. He opened up for
it scares me too.
Spike Cohen was speaking on Saturday, and David Gay of Liberty Memes was the one who was down there. So I'm super excited. I'm really still don't trust Float. I understand. We've all been burned really bad by Facebook. So I think I believe they're libertarians, and they would never want to do that. So. But we shall see, But I love Float because we can just go on and play all of our things we want to, like music and movies and all that kind of fun stuff.
That's true,
so,
Donnie.
Hi, Susie. Spike rocks. Yeah, we had him on the show a month ago or so. And, man, I could just listen to him talk all day long. It was so great. Yeah. The Great Scott button was pushed many times. The after party. Yes. So we did we had live studio audience last Friday. Is everyone in Discord too? I know there's a Liberty Late Night Discord, but I don't know about...
That's pretty slow.
Hi, Lyle. Why does it make me turn captions? I know, every time I watch on my phone, captions are on.
Hey, Lyle.
So, but we did a live broadcast for our regular Friday night live stream, but we were at a friend's house with a bunch of other friends.
Follow our page, Adrian.
Hanging out. People flew in from
leave
all
a
over
like if you are depressed.
And
if you're here now, leave a like. Follow.
Yeah, and we had a great time. We drank some drinks and did the show and heard live music, and it was awesome. We just had a great time. So Oh, hi, Adrian. First time here, but I'm definitely on board with what's going on because of Liberty memes. Hex yeah. Oh my gosh, seriously, we've been huge fans for so long, and then
now we're
here
part
we
of
are
it.
part of it.
Now
Yeah.
I'm streaming on his page.
Right? It's wild,
Their page.
man. It's
Crazy.
wild.
Life takes weird turns.
It sure does. It sure does. See, my car would. Oh man, Mike is awesome. And then I realized you said Spike. Well, no, Mike is awesome. Mike Harwood, A3 of Liberty memes. You know what?
Yeah, admin 3 is
Yeah,
in the
admin
house. We have
3.
admin 1. Admin
Oh, we
3
do.
in
And
the chat.
admin 2 is about to be coming on here soon, hopefully. So, I don't know. Last I talked to him, he was driving, and that was like a half hour ago. But he is in Texas, and nothing's probably really that close, you know, in Texas.
Everything's far away in Texas.
Everything's far away. Yeah. Uncleman played his guitar. Yes, Peter Gay.
I missed that. I saw pictures.
Oh, I saw pictures. Yeah, I was so bummed that I missed out on that.
Speaking of, do you want to play it now, or do you want to keep small talking? I got both of them. I got ANCAP Girl and I don't even know the name of the other one.
It's fine. Shh. So, well, yeah, it's up to you if you want to play a song. Peter Gay likes to write music, and he writes some really great ANCAP songs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, and he sang for us. He was in his full Scottish attire, you know, from head to toe, and he sat down and played us some music. Hi, Alexi, how you doing?
All right, I'm just going to hit it.
All right, we're going to play the music and hopefully get in touch with Dadman. So everybody stick around, tag your friends, because we really want to hear about Dadman's experience with what he's been doing in Texas for Liberty memes.
I put it on the bigger screen.
Sweet.
Hopefully everything works because I threw it
You're
together.
coming on?
This is the first time anyone besides me has heard this song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What?
It's a ridiculous song, and it's at the top of my range.
Pedro, I missed you. How are you?
That's like the highest note in the song.
So this is
I don't
Liberty
really-
Memes Admin 1, Peter Gay. He likes to write songs.
And on a
this is
positive
from our
note,
show
it's
last
not Freebird. The problem is it's supposed to have backing vocals that go like, whoa, whoa.
I'll try to catch him.
Yeah, it'll be easy. It's in the chorus.
All right.
All right. How's it go again? Oh, yeah. She took a quick drive to the drugstore yesterday. Just glad she didn't get pulled over along the way. Right now she says she's got such pain up in her head. She's heading out again to buy more Sudafed. She says she's not an addict, I still have my doubts. Cause she drank all the alcohol inside my house. I think she takes every drug she hasn't sold. Plus she's my grandma and she's 95 years old. Take it easy. Whoa, grandma, take it easy. Whoa, take it easy. Whoa, grandma, take it easy. Whoa. That's where I pretend this is an electric guitar.
Okay.
When she was younger, Grandma sold $1,000 a week. My dad was chugging beers before he learned to speak. It ain't my fault my family has no discipline. Children adjust to the environment they're in. Not trying to judge my grandma, don't want her upset. Who knows what memories she's trying to forget. She's not hurting anyone, so I'll just let her be. I just wish she'd save some of those substances for me. Take it easy. Whoa, whoa, grandma, take it easy. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Whoa, whoa, grandma, take it easy. Whoa.
Was me screaming. I probably blew everyone's eardrums out that night.
I tried to trim that.
Dude,
bit
I
really
love
quick.
that song. I love all your songs, but like that one, I was so excited to hear he made a new song. Yeah.
Yes.
So great. So
I'm just gonna start a
it's so
meeting.
funny. Yeah. All right. So is he going to come on Zoom?
He said he would.
Okie
It makes it so
dokie.
much easier for
How's
me.
Dan doing over there on float? How are you? Trey needs a brap.
Another one? Oh, you
yes.
missed the first one.
That's okay. That's all right. Better late than never, right? Wait, what? What are we talking about? Yeah, that was like my twin sister over there in the yellow shirt and the. Oh yeah, that was really great. It was so much fun.
It really was.
So like I said, we're just waiting for David Gay. He has been traveling across the country, and let's see when we got to see him on Thursday. He surprised us by stopping by on his way through our area here.
How you doing, baby?
How you doing, baby?
And him and his family, our kids have fun hanging out. They didn't really get a lot of time to hang out. David got to hang out with their oldest.
Oh yeah.
Our son got to hang out with their son, so David and David.
A lot of Davids.
Yeah, a lot of Davids, but it was a lot of fun. And we just got off the phone with him like an hour ago, and he said he had just left Ron Paul's house. He's so excited to talk about all the stuff that he's been doing down in Texas. He said it's amazing down there and the way of life and the people. I think this was a really good trip for him. And he's going to talk about too how he got to meet and hang out with Spike Cohen. He opened up for him. Which I think is so rad, like Liberty Memes. We've been following Liberty Memes for so long. If you're here, share with us about how you found out about Liberty Memes. Because I found out through you, and I don't even know how you found out.
Oh, Aaron's here.
But hi, Aaron.
Whoops. Where's friends? There it is.
Don't be shitheads.
Whoa, that's
Be
a
nice
wrong button.
people. The majority of you are.
I guess that applies too. I messed up your button, Aaron. I guess that applies. Well, Aaron sent me to that clip, so I don't know how it got on your button.
I don't know either. Can I drink a little bit of your drink, though?
Yeah,
I'll just
go
drink it out
for
of the glass. I won't drink it out of the bottle. But Spike's awesome. I really had a good time chatting with him. And
now Liberty Memes'
Johnny's
mom is in the
here.
house.
Oh, we have the whole Liberty Memes family. Wait, is their dad on Facebook too? Somebody tag their dad. But it's very cool because Liberty Memes they want to promote the whole idea of voluntarism and not depending on the government and spreading, the message of liberty. And that's what we've always believed in that and in their way of doing it. And I'm just super excited to hear about all that's been going on.
Yeah, that should have worked
in the last, I don't know, 6 days since we talked to him, or 5 days. So you followed a meme trail to LM. Awesome. Yes. Very cool. You're going to drink. Charlotte Riots brought Carlin. Okay. I love finding out how people get places, not just
It's really
on the
confusing,
internet,
Jamie.
but in the world. How did you get here or there? But it's neat to find out because there's so much on Facebook. There's so much on the internet. How did we all get here?
The memes.
The memes. Yeah.
And
the
Ron
memes.
Paul.
Ron Paul. Okay. So we were big Ron Paul fans, still are. But man, that time in my life was so good.
Yeah, there it is.
That seems really good.
Okay. Yeah, I turned it up.
You done messed up, Aaron!
But it was such a great time. I really felt like things were going to be
I done
different.
messed up,
It was amazing. And then I felt really sad after how they treated him. And then,
Oh, yeah. And then we were done.
And then we found Liberty Memes, and it was like, oh, this is exciting. And I haven't felt this excited in a really long time. Just because that whole they really shit on Ron Paul, and I feel really sad about that. But we're just gonna keep the fire going. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. So, is there anybody in the waiting room for Zoom?
That's what I just checked.
Okay. Dottie, Peter's here. So if his dad's in the house, not at work or whatever. Oh, he's probably lurking. All right. Sorry, I have my children upstairs, so they can't assassinate us all, right, Justin?
Oh, and it's getting cold again, so we get to hear the furnace
the
go
furnace
during the
is
show.
going on. Yeah.
Haven't done that
Yep.
in a while.
But Minnesota has snow. Oh, he's doing a video chat that way. Yeah, honey.
Well, let's see what happens.
Go for it. All right, so Dadman's coming in, so everybody. Hopefully. Dave's got to call him. But yeah, now's the time. Share this wherever you can. Tag some friends. Let's make this big because he's got some really exciting stuff to share with us. I was ready. I wanted to jump through the phone when I was talking to him. This is so great. Yeah. Don't do Zoom for the love of God. David Jones, Drew Simmons. Hey, Clint, how you doing?
I have no idea what's going to come up when I hit this button.
Thank you, Adam. Yes, honey. Okay, I'll come up a little later and take a look at it, okay? I love you.
Oh, he was trying to. Oh, okay. He's on his
So-
other account. That's what happened there.
Okay, so what? Like for everybody, just I'm talking to my daughter. She's going to turn 6 years old tomorrow, and then she burned herself on my curling iron this evening. So I feel really bad. She's upstairs, like the aloe's falling out of the Band-Aid. Everclear and Kool-Aid. Wow. I don't know about that. Aaron, you wrote a poem today. What? Where's the poem? Is
seen
it over
it.
there on Float? I need to check it out.
It's on Float and it's in LLN chat.
Okay. I never get in there. I need to get in there more often. I get overwhelmed though. You know, I just drop by and be like, hey, what's up? Bye-bye.
Okay, I
Send
did.
that link to okay.
He came in.
Sorry. And for those who don't know, like I drink beer and belch sometimes, so you know.
He did what you do when I'm at the grocery store, like voice call me so I look at my messages.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I was looking at the wrong
Yes,
account.
I learned that from you actually. When I'm not hearing my messages, and then all of a sudden you start calling me, and
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what's going on here? So, all right, this page has like a bajillion people on it. So everybody tag somebody. Just I don't know, randomly tag anybody.
Well, actually,
to
more
come-
people are on the Liberty Late Night page right now than on the Liberty Memes page.
Oh my gosh! Everybody get on it so that because I'm really excited. Like I'm really excited to hear about what's happening. You know, because when he gets going, man.
Yeah, he gets
really
fired
gets
up.
yeah he gets super fired up and man, it's 2020 and we need this. We need some good positive stuff in our lives right now. You know, my drink counter's too high currently. It's hey, you know what? We're gonna get a drink counter up here eventually. You know, at some point. Peter came in and said, where's the drink counter?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the hardware to get it installed in the cabinet back there or something.
Yeah. Hi, Teresa. Hi,
Teresa.
first time in here, enjoying getting to know all of
Awesome.
you.
That's what we do,
That's
yeah.
what we love is getting to know folks. Yes.
That's
so
how we
glad
started.
you're here. Yepper
I was in the
depper.
Liberty Memes community group and then the Liberty Memes Patreon group. Started live streaming to get to know the group. And so we like to come on here and get to know people. And now we're streaming through Liberty Memes and our page, Liberty Late Night.
This is open to everybody, Dottie. This is on Liberty Memes main page, so any of your friends, you can. Anybody can see this. Yeah, we're usually in a
All right.
private group on
I'm going to
a
wait
Tuesday
for
night,
audio
but
to start
let
working.
us know. Can we hear you?
I hear him.
Oh, hi! I can hear you now.
I hear you guys.
Yes, fantastic! Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so pumped. Hi.
If this works. Hey, that
Yay!
ain't half bad.
Let's see how slow it is.
I
Seems
think
alright.
It's okay.
It looks really slow.
It's not too choppy on our side. Oh,
Oh, I
maybe
guess it's picking up.
Echo.
So, I have got to tell you guys some stuff.
Okay, tell us.
we're excited.
I'm excited because I am in the city of Houston, Texas. And it's just a wonderful place. But first, let me get the drink counter started.
Uh-oh, what you having? Cheers.
Oh, wait, yeah. How about that? Cheers.
You have the mug.
He has the mug.
I don't have the mug.
I always have the mug.
You should have the mug. Get yourself a mug.
I asked for the mug, and they tell me they're going to send me the mug, and they never send me the mug. And I'm the dude who invented the mug.
It's your Patreon. They won't give
Yeah, it
you a
doesn't
damn mug.
make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. They don't give me the mug.
I know there's some
So let's
people
do
out there
some libertarian.
there's some people out there that wanted some T-shirts that think it's karma now.
Dude,
So-
I don't even know what people want anymore.
Oh,
But let me
people
tell
from
you
Houston.
something about Liberty Memes. I am down here in Texas right now, and I
Mm-hmm.
have been on tour talking to some people who are in charge of all sorts of stuff, like Libertarian Party leaders. And let me tell you something silly about the Libertarian Party, okay? We all know silly things about the Libertarian Party. But let me tell you, in Texas, those people are
Yeah.
In
Uh-huh.
Texas, the Libertarian Party works hard. In Texas, the Libertarian Party takes their meetings and their conventions dead seriously. They have thousands of people that show up to their convention. I go to a Libertarian Party convention in some other state, and there's like 25, 30 people there. You go to Texas, and they have speakers, and they have music, and they have soirees, and they have friggin' dancing and galas and huge fundraiser dinners. They are legit. They are real people really putting in the work to make the Libertarian Party of Texas the biggest party that they possibly can, and they do a great job. And the thing about Texas is, outside of politics, a lot of people live a libertarianistic lifestyle. And I have been it has been quite a culture shock to come down here and actually live it and try to see it from the perspective of a Texan.
Yeah.
And I've just been amazed at the way these people love to help each other. They're so cool. And yes, so I was just at Ron Paul's house.
You were.
And that's pretty neat. Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
And
Neat. Oh my gosh.
yeah, it was pretty neat. Dr. Paul answers the door and he says, "Carol, you're going to be surprised. Look who's here. It's the guy who sent us all the flowers."
Now you have met Ron Paul before. You were working with his campaign and doing all that kind of stuff, and that's where you got to know him. But this is your first time at his home.
I've been criticized for how many times I like to say I know Ron Paul, so I've been shying away from saying it. But now I'm like, yes, I know Ron Paul's house.
Yeah, no,
his couch. It was so dope.
Say it. I'll say it for you.
I got to get some energy. Reese's peanut butter cup time.
Yeah, you've been running
Yeah, you have been. You've been on the go.
since we saw you in Erie.
And you were here Thursday. You surprised us when we were having a meetup with
That's
some
right.
of our Liberty Memes friends, and who flew in from all over the place. And you surprised us at the bar restaurant that we were at, as it was like closing. And then you showed up at our house because you wanted to make sure that everybody we were going to see the following day were going to get baseballs signed and cigars and stuff like that. You were going to be at the party, but he was given the
Yeah.
opportunity to go speak,
Be the
to
MC for
introduce Spike Cohen. And so he said, "I'm sorry guys, I can't be at the party. I'm going to go open up for Spike." So, hey Court, what's going on? Yeah.
So, speaking of signed baseballs,
Shut up.
I know that signature. I seen it. Oh, you got a couple of them.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you have a
Ooh.
couple of them.
You going to auction that shit off? Because I want one.
no.
You're going to keep them
No,
both?
actually, we're
Come
going
on.
to raffle them to people. We're going to raffle them to people who help out for the expenses on this trip. So anybody who chips into our PayPal and helps out, will add their name into the raffle. And I've only got 2 there, but who knows? Maybe I've got more. I don't know.
I feel like you might have more.
Well, I know there's got to be at least one more.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's awesome. Nick
So-
Shorts has one of your balls.
So Ron and Carol. So Ron and Carol are sitting in the house, and they've really got nothing to do. They're not going out tonight, and they're like, we've got a guest over, so let's yak it up. So we sat there for like 2.5 hours on their couch talking about liberty and all the things that the Liberty Memes community is doing to help other people.
I love
Let's
it.
see if this catches
just-
up.
Okay.
It's just amazing like that. That's the kind of people that they are.
Hi, Dawn.
Uh-oh.
Your whole family's
Your
here, by the
internet
way.
connection is unstable, David.
Mine's not. I'm all green over
Wow.
here.
Probably because it's on the main page.
It might be.
So I probably can't drop any F-bombs or anything like that.
Okay, so
shows
like,
me how much you respect
Really?
my page. Oh, this is in Liberty
Well,
Late Night.
you're on my page.
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
you got
So,
to like sit
I
down
talk-
and chat with the man. The man.
Yes, I went to him because I have been inspired by what I see here in Texas. And libertarianism is a way of life here. It's so much a way of life here that people don't really consider, the ones that aren't in the party don't really consider the party all that necessary, because so many people just live a voluntaristic lifestyle. Just like Ron Paul when he delivered a baby for a couple bags of frozen shrimp from the Gulf. I mean, that seems quaint and abnormal to us where we live, but down here it's just a matter of respect. He actually was going to do it for free, And the lady said, well, I'd like to at least give you something. And they were shrimpers, and so they gave him a bag of frozen shrimp, and that was the transaction of him delivering their baby.
Wow.
But now that I've
Yes.
been down here and I've seen the way these people act, and I've seen the way they respect each other and handle things, it's a way of life. I mean, this is the way to do things, and it's so much bigger than politics, and liberty itself is so much bigger than what people try to measure in poll numbers. Oh, well, you're libertarian, what are your poll numbers? It's like, I don't really care, because the presidential election is not what's going to determine if the family that we just helped eats, or they are prevented from being destitute by a fundraiser that we held for them or something like that. So I want to tell people, and obviously this is the main page, some of this, so people don't know what it is that we do with our audience here at Liberty Memes. We crowdfund things all the freaking time. And the reason we do that is not to just crowdfund things and say, hey, we're awesome, we just did that. It's not this idea that we're going to do this because it spreads liberty. We do it because it is liberty. And this is really difficult concept to explain to somebody who doesn't get it, who says, oh, well, what do those fundraisers have to do with promoting liberty? And to be honest, they don't have anything to do with promoting liberty. They have to do with actually practicing liberty.
Nice.
There is a
Practicing.
difference.
Yep.
So when we get bogged down in the minutia of how does this promote liberty better than me running for office, or better than me voting for this candidate, or better than me at this gun rally or whatever, it's like every time we do that and talk about which way is better and which way is this and that, every single time we do that, it's like we're living on a speck of dust under the floorboards, underneath the rug of a gigantic palace that is the actual liberty movement.
Yeah, exactly.
And we have to get off. We have to get out of that and realize that the entire world, every single voluntaristic action that we take, makes a difference in the world. Because if you make a difference in somebody's life, they don't look at you as, oh, a libertarian helped me. They're like, a libertarian helped me, and he helped me show me, he helped show me that that's the way to be, that's the way to live. And people will emulate that because they like it, because they like how they felt when you helped them. And they will go out and they will help others. And the chain doesn't stop. And let me tell you, last week, we had a fundraiser for a family where the father is going through a very difficult time. He is the sole breadwinner of the house, and it's really, it seems impossible for the mother to jump into that role because of the amount of children they have and the way that they've raised their children. And if somebody came to me and said, this family's struggling because the breadwinner can't work. And they were thinking, let's send them a few meals on Friday, or let's send them a couple $1,000s for this month's bills. And I said, no, I don't know how we're going to do it. But the Liberty Memes community this week is going to give them $50,000.
Amazing.
And it happened.
Incredible.
And it happened.
It happened.
It really happened. We watched it happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
A
This week, Liberty
Facebook
Memes
group.
raised $50,000 for somebody within 10 days. And the funny thing about that is the first 3 days where it's over $30,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And at the same time, I got notification in my news feed about some organization that said, congratulations, everybody, 30K in 30 days. And I said, well, we did that in 3 days.
Yeah.
Just imagine.
We're just a memes page
just getting
with
started.
quirky memes about politics and stupid stuff to keep people entertained who are still on this idea that that's all that matters in the world. There's so much more to it. And like for a memes page to say, hey, in the last year, in one small group with only 200 active members, we raised $250,000 or $280,000 in 1 year with only 200 people active at any given time.
Yeah.
That's over $700 a day. That's over $35 per person that was active per day.
I love that
In
group.
a group of only
Yeah.
1,700 people. In its first year of existence, people said, okay, so let me explain the Liberty Memes $5 charity group to the audience or whoever's watching.
Please,
Yeah.
yes, please
The
do.
idea is, I was sick of plugging fundraisers on the main page and plugging fundraisers in groups that everybody said I'm only here for memes, which
Yep.
is really annoying because I'm here for whatever the hell I feel like being here for because it's my page, right? So it's like shouldn't it follow that I get to do whatever the hell I want with a page called Liberty Memes, because Liberty's in the name too, there, buddy. You know, to Ben Shapiro, it's in the name, Liberty.
in the
we
name.
do whatever the hell we want. Yeah. So I was sick of people who were feeling pestered, but at the same time, I didn't want to be pestering people. I didn't want to turn people away who didn't understand yet or didn't grasp the concept. And I said, anybody who wants to be a helper, we're going to set up a donors club.
There we go.
Successful.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
There we are.
We're being told to come back.
I'm.
Oh, so it was your fault this time.
It
Yeah,
was.
I'm gonna super spaz on Spectrum
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I watched my. I don't know why. It's Spectrum's fault.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's
yep,
like
yep.
I get like 400 down, like 30
I
up,
know. What
and
the
then it
heck?
just goes away.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
So back to the story. There's a group called Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club, and I said,
Yes.
if you like to help people, let's gather a group that can money bomb the heck out of anything that comes along. And here's the idea: you pledge that once a month you will give $5 to any given cause that's posted to the group, and there's like 5 or 6 or 7 causes posted to the group, and you just pick one of them and give it $5. Which is chintzy, which is cheap, which is nothing.
I love that. It's like okay, so even for folks who are kind of like scraping things together, you know, but they still want to be able to give back and help, they can say like, okay, look, I found $5. I'm gonna give it to somebody
so they can know
whose house just burned
so that
down,
they
or
can
who,
know
yeah,
that-
you know, yeah,
that even with their small contribution, they can make a difference in someone's life because they're doing it as part of a group.
right. And together, right? We can make
Yes,
a
and
huge
together.
impact.
So I don't think we've ever had a cause that took more than 2 weeks to finish.
No,
That's amazing.
No,
No, I
at
don't think
that
there
point,
was. Yeah.
And,
Great.
I don't think it's even gotten past like 10 days, because the 10-day mark is when I get in the group and I say, rah, 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 you knuckleheads, you
Yeah.
haven't finished this cause.
You are
up."
tenacious,
And
man.
then finish it off.
Tenacious.
Well, it's not for
I love
me.
it.
I want these people to get the help that they need, and I want us to do it quickly so that we can move on and help somebody else.
Yes.
So here's the thing. You never know through your interaction, through your chintzy $5 donation. I like saying that, but I don't mean it, because I actually appreciate even the $1 donations.
He
that people
super
get,
does not
but
mean
it's fun to
he
call
just
it
likes
that.
the word.
Yeah. I
He
just
just-
like to say the word chintzy because it sounds like Cincy, and I was there, and that city is chintzy.
Ah, there you go.
Cincy.
And what about people who are sharing it too? Because
See
you
what
never
Jerry
know
says.
who
The
you're going
trees
to
are
reach
terrible,
when
right?
you're sharing something. Right?
You never ever know who will see a cause when you post it. There are people in that group who will donate if they see a cause, and only if it comes up in their newsfeed. And guess what? It is not the $5 pledge. They are giving, there are anonymous chunks of change being dropped down, $300, $500, $1,000, $10,000 dropped anonymously by members of that group. Who will hang out in there and pretend to be among the poorest, but they've got bank.
Acting like they only
Yep.
have 2 fireplaces and shit.
And
Yeah.
I will never, and I know who they are, and I will never.
Glad you're here. Oh my god. Here we go. If her thing goes red, I'm gonna.
I
throw
think
my
this is
beer
a
across
team
the room.
effort,
Okay, we're still good on this side.
as far as I know.
Robert Tenacious Dag.
Give that a minute.
Yeah, we're good here. I don't know what Texas internet is like. It's got to be
Well,
great though,
either-
right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back again. Was it my connection or was
I think it was
yours?
yours. I was green the
Yeah.
whole time.
Okay.
Hi Hazel.
I'm sorry about that.
Love you,
That's okay.
Hazel.
Okay. Well, as long as it's mine and you guys just talk about what I've been talking about and drink beer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Instead of
and it's not
instead
just
of
you
getting
going.
like
It's
like,
the whole show dropping.
like I'm holding my breath
Yeah.
and I'm just like, yeah, no, it's all okay. So, oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Spectrum. I watched it. I was at 400, and then it dropped way down, and then we lost connection again.
Yeah. Okay, so $5 Liberty Memes $5 charity club, and this is a place where anyone can go. It doesn't matter your affiliation with, like, you know, like, oh, I'm a Republican, Democrat, whatever. It doesn't matter. You just want to help
Yeah.
people. You can go in and say, like, I'm going to give $5 a month to one cause, you know, and I mean, people will inevitably, you know, like end up giving more if something pulls at their heartstrings, or
Well,
maybe it's only
we'll have
$5. Maybe it's
causes where-
$1.
We'll have causes where like somebody's like, I need a goat for an agricultural project.
Yeah.
A goat. And we'll buy the person a goat.
Oh, we did
And
that.
there'll be a child who says, I need a piano, an electric piano, but it has to have weighted keys so it feels like a real piano. It's not too expensive, but I'm outpriced by it.
Right.
And I really need it because I'm a potential virtuoso.
Yeah.
And I love it. And so we'll say, okay, we'll buy you a piano. And in other situations, someone will come along and say, I'm going to get kicked out of my house. And we say, no, you're not, because we're going to make sure you stay in your house. And in other situations, someone says, I urgently need a surgery, and we will pay for that too. And in another situation, somebody came along and said, we're building a road in my community. Can you chip in? And we chipped in like $2,000 and helped build a road. Who needs government when you've got Liberty Memes $5 charity club?
Right. I know, right? Like the
So,
government has the
there's no
recipe for the
violence.
roads. They're the only ones
Yeah,
who
and
know.
there's no violence involved. There's no violence involved.
Right.
It's a casual.
voluntary donations. I love it so much because there's no gun to your head. You just and with $5 charity
Anybody can
club.
engage at their own level. We
Yeah.
just act like people say. We're just like, you know, we hope that you'll help. If you're in here, you have pledged that you'll help.
Yeah.
So please honor your pledge. But I don't even follow up on it. I don't go after people.
It's
and
the
say,
honor
hey,
system.
Donate this month. I'll tell the group, hey, this whole group hasn't participated yet, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to go and say who it is that hasn't participated. I know who it is, but
Yeah.
I don't follow. I don't like badger anybody and say, hey, you haven't given your $5 to somebody. That's
Right.
stupid. It'd be stupid. It's totally casual, and yet most people that are active have given to every single one of our 64 causes over the course of exactly 1 year.
Wow. And in 1 year, it was over $250,000 raised for people.
We are in the 1 year anniversary week, and we have raised over $280,000 for people in 1 year.
That's amazing, and it's all going directly to the people. It's not you're donating to some big corporation. You know, these are like GoFundMe's that are going straight to the people.
Yes.
Yes.
There is no middleman in this. When I say you pledge to give $5, I mean you pledge to give it directly to somebody in need.
Exactly.
And those people have gotten this. So almost $300,000 has been given directly to people in need by people in that group, with only about 200 people active at any given time. But there is more to this, because when I talk about you never know who's going to see, what I mean is there are some high rollers in there. And by high rollers, I mean they make Donald Trump look like a wimp.
Wow. That's amazing.
And one of them came to me the other day, and he said, David, I need some information about those people. I'm not going to get into specifics. He said, I saw one of your causes, and I need some information about those people. Because those people, I'm going to drop a huge chunk of change on them, but I want you to know that if anything happens where that father is incapacitated and can't provide for them, I will provide for those children for the rest of their lives.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
There is no way that on this broadcast we can even calculate what it means. That someone said, I saw your fundraiser in your chintzy little $5 charity club, and I'm going to make sure that those people will never suffer want.
Yep. It's beautiful.
How can we fathom that? How can we fathom that? So when I say interact, I mean interact.
Please.
Because if that gets into that person's news feed, that person says, I got this. And not only do I have this in this over-the-top way that I will actually put those people in that palace of liberty that I've been discussing.
Yep.
This changes lives. Liberty memes by posting stupid, freaking trite, not even funny material has changed lives because we have an audience that says, you know what?
Yeah.
I care.
Yeah.
And it's not even the majority of our audience. It's like 3% of our audience overall even cares.
And Alicia brings up a good point. Give if you can, but share if you can't. Yeah.
Exactly.
Share it.
Give if you can, share if you can't, comment on things. If you really want to be involved in the liberty movement and you think that your contribution by just being involved in election is enough, there is so much more to the liberty movement. We're like living in a little teeny tiny box.
Yeah. I'm going to go vote.
Collecting dust inside of like a massive city.
Yep.
There is so much more. And algorithms are brutal. When you see a cause that you like or you see a page that you like, help them break through the algorithms. I know it's not your responsibility. I know it's not your job to help them break through the algorithms. But for goodness sakes, if you believe in liberty, be an ally and help the heck out, because you know that all of us are being abused by social media. Social media is keeping us down. They are preventing us from reaching the people that want to hear from us.
Right.
And the only way to break through of that, the only way to break free of that is to help by clicking the freaking like button. And people think, oh, it's just a like. Oh, how stupid. Oh, you're so petty for asking for a like. Like, you guys have no idea. Look at these freaking Chinese how-to videos. Look at these Chinese how-to videos that show you how to make a straw out of bamboo. And everybody's like, oh, look, he made a straw out of bamboo. And then he turned it into a flute. And then he put it up his nose. And he was able to use it to successfully decongest himself during a cold. And then he served his daughter dinner from it. And isn't that beautiful?
5 million
and
views.
Have like 5 million.
Yeah.
Grossed up. And libertarians are like, I wonder why our stuff isn't breaking through. We're being algorithm zucked.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you're not. You're freaking not liking and you're not sharing. You're scrolling past the stuff that you should be stopping on and saying, hey, everybody, look over here. These are libertarians that are doing
wrong. Sorry.
that. Anyway, Liberty Memes through a freaking memes page has helped raise over $1 million for people in need by saying enough of this nonsense of just being here to shitpost. We can do so much more for the cause of liberty. We can tell our jokes and we can say, hey, audience that likes our jokes, take a look at this. Somebody is in need. And if we actually believe in liberty, we should be the ones to take care of them.
Not the government.
And because they're here for a reason. I mean, they're here for memes, but it's also because they believe in what is being shared. And
the
so
message in the memes.
Yeah, the message in the memes. So go be
the meme you want to see in the world.
Yep.
I heard that from a wise man back in the day.
He says, I want to see a... Ray Hatfield says he wants to see a bamboo straw nose flute Patreon tier.
You can't afford the bamboo straw nose flute Patreon.
You can't afford the bamboo straw nose flute because that costs the amount of money that the Chinese put into making that video about it.
How much yen do you have?
There is so much market availability on the internet right now, and libertarians are like, well, nobody wants to hear what I have to say, so I just don't say it. Or like, well, everybody on my friends list is a status. I'm not going to share that. It's like, share it. If it's positive news, why wouldn't you share it? Oh, well, because they won't like the fact that we're helping people. What a stupid thing to say. Let me just say, it is the most ridiculous and mentally deficient thing to say when someone says, I don't want to share your good news about how libertarians are helping people because my friends list is status.
Right.
Like, what is wrong with people? How defeatist are you? Like, are you a libertarian just for yourself, or are you a libertarian because you actually believe in liberty? And let me tell you, before even answering that question, think to yourself, what would be more convenient for you? If society as a whole were more libertarian, or if you just walked around saying, I'm a libertarian.
Right.
But if libertarian becomes cool, then I can't be libertarian anymore because I like to be the outsider.
Well, we're anarchists anyway. So.
Well, way to ruin the entire broadcast there, buddy. I mean, for real. Anyway, I was sitting on Ron Paul's couch this evening, just kind of watching TV.
You should start
and
every sentence like that. So anyway, I was sitting on Ron Paul's couch the other day.
Well, actually, we were sitting on his couch, and then we went to my car to grab some baseball bats. So that's even cooler. And Carol's like, I want to take the picture, which is why it's all blurry, because she's old.
She's so
the boomer
cute.
picture.
They're all so cute.
I love her so much. I love her so much, and she is so sweet. And she was like, David, why did you leave your kids abandoned at the hotel in Houston? You better bring them to swim in my pool tomorrow.
Whoa. You gonna do the thing?
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's how awesome she is. But let me explain something to you. This whole story that I'm telling about how Liberty Memes has helped people. I am on tour in Texas right now talking to leadership of various libertarian organizations, including the absolute greatest leader of libertarian organizations of all time, Dr. Ronald Ernest Paul. And I have been telling every single person these stories about the impact that the liberty movement really has in people's personal lives outside of politics. And let me tell you, I was talking to this one person whose family is related to the founders of the Republic of Texas. And their kid walks up to my son and he says, I want you to know, you Yankee invader, that this used to be its own country. And my wife just shot back at him and said, I hope it is again one day. And this kid's face lit up, and he was so warm and welcoming and sweet, because Texans recognize when you're here to support them as Texans and not to take advantage of who they are.
Right. That's awesome. I love your wife.
And they will, and they will welcome you with open arms if you're here because you love Texas and you want to help them and you actually want to advance what Texas is all about. Definitely. And that's why it's so heinous the way New Yorkers and Chicagoans and Californians invade the city of Austin to turn Texas into something that it never should be. That's why it's so heinous. But I want to tell Texans this. I'm drinking beer and I'm burping and it's awesome. And I want to tell Texans this. Don't be discouraged. The outside world sees who you really are, and we love you. And you guys have more power in the way you treat each other here than anywhere else on earth. And you guys, if you ever wanted to actually take over the country, you already run the entire, all 5 or however many Space Force branches of the armed services exist now. You're already infiltrated into all of them. I mean, you've had a few presidents come from here. You know, there are things that Texans have. There is power that Texans have in the way that they help each other and the way that they live a voluntaristic lifestyle and let other people prosper without trying to grab a piece of what they have. That's what makes it so specifically and particularly heinous, the way people come from other states to take advantage of that and try to make Texas into something that it's not, and try to come here and say, oh, you delivered a baby for a bag of shrimp? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Well, let me tell you how welfare works. Yeah. like let me go to Austin and make sure that Texas has all these welfare benefits and social health care. Like, why are you here? If you don't understand how this is superior, how this is precisely what makes Texas and the South great right now, then get the heck out of here, because you're only here to destroy one of the most beautiful things that has ever existed.
But that's why I'm here in Texas right now. Like, Texas is awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here right now, in this state, because I see the way these people are, and I see their dedication to liberty, and I know that if I can get the information about what we do in front of them, they will say, yes, I am on board, and I will help you right now. And it's true, because the leadership of the Texas Libertarian Party has been posting about Liberty Memes $5 charity club all freaking day. And Dr. Ronald Ernest Paul said, what kind of picture do you need me to take so that you can tell your fan base that I said, go join Liberty Memes $5 charity club?
Wow.
How about you come back and swim in my pool tomorrow and hang out so we can talk about it some more?
Dude, I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous.
Not about jealousy, because let me tell you, you guys are Liberty Late Night, and I know you're broadcasting from my main page right now, but I brought it up. I said, you know, Dr. Paul, these people who are helpers, well, first of all, we wouldn't exist. None of us would be doing these awesome things that we're doing unless he had inspired us at one point or other to be active
100%.
creating a more free society.
Yep.
And once we learned that we could do that without just running for office or voting for a candidate, we are so liberated, and we have been on a freaking roll. We are on fire right now. The Liberty movement is on fire, and we're sitting around wondering why our poll numbers aren't better. Just forget about poll numbers.
Right.
It's just not that important. Go ahead. Go support your candidate. I love Spike Cohen. I think he's an amazing candidate for vice president.
Yes.
He's a friend of mine, and I support him. I am on board because of his message, because it sounds exactly like me.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
had him on
gosh,
the
yes.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like we didn't belong in the same room together because we both sounded so alike that it was just like, okay, you guys are just gonna set fire to the building.
Yeah, we were talking to him. I'm like, yep, that's my flavor. That's what I like. That's my libertarianism.
Yeah, and honestly, like if it weren't for Ron Paul, oh my gosh, I don't even want to.
Yeah, but I told him
How we-
so statist,
I told
we'd
that
still
man,
be.
well,
We'd have a Trump sign out front
Oh,
for Ron
gross.
Paul.
I told that man while he sat on his couch tonight, and I told him to his face, I said, none of this would have happened if you hadn't inspired it.
Yep.
Ron Paul
And that's
cured
what
my
I came here to
apathy.
Texas to say. I didn't come here to Texas so that I could be a big shot. I came here to Texas to tell Texans, you guys are the real freaking deal. It's time for you guys to know it and really own it, because the rest of the country is looking to you, because you guys are where liberty can still exist.
Yep.
And I love you guys for it. Tennessee too. You know, Tennessee is on fire right now. Like the whole South, any place that has this mindset of we're going to help each other because we're from here and nobody else is going to care for us. Any place that has that sort of self-reliance and self-responsibility is thinking right now, we can do this.
Yep.
And we're going to show the world how it's actually done. Because I live in freaking New York, where they will probably try to throw me in jail and fine me $10,000 just because I came to this state, because it's a pandemic or whatever.
I believe it.
And let me tell you, when I get home, like I feel like an exile right now. And let me tell you, I live in New York, and they tell me if you don't pay every single dime that you owe in taxes, the roads will disappear. And the roads are crap.
They are.
They are garbage.
Yeah. Welcome to the Northeast.
And I go to Tennessee, and I show up in Tennessee, and my buddy's like, David, you live in North Korea. We don't pay any of those taxes. And look, have you driven on our roads? Because they're pretty damn nice.
What? Wait, what? What?
Winter does a lot.
But I have to say,
Thinking
like,
on
I
that.
feel like
But
if it weren't for government, we would
they
have
don't
better
pay
roads.
Any of those, but they don't
Yeah.
pay any of those taxes. It's like they don't pay any of those taxes, and there are other ways of funding things, and there are less heinous ways of funding things.
Then where do
I'm
roads
sure
come from?
you know that they have their own. That every state has their own statism, and they have
That's true. And
their own problems and their own things where they're abusive on, and places they steal. But there are places that are better than others.
Yes.
And
Yep.
Tennessee and Texas are on fire
Dottie
right now,
knows.
and they are lighting it up. And the North and the blue states are crumbling, and everybody is clinging to these gilded toys of dust. Like it's like oh well we're New York, we're great just because we're New York. It's like, dude, have you seen what the South looks like right now? It's not a bunch of backwoods yokels. There are people with good hearts who helped each other to the point of having the best cities on earth right now.
I just lost my train of thought. That's the
It's
worst
absolutely
feeling.
amazing. And that's what liberty does. And liberty
Yes.
and liberty will continue to make places like this flourish if people preserve it. And
Yeah.
that's what I came here to Texas to let everybody know, that you have the key in your hand right now to liberty
Yep.
and to prosperity. Keep it, guard it well. Do not lose it because you have it. The secret is there. You have it. Do it. Promote liberty and kick the freaking invaders out of Austin one way or the other.
Didn't they take down a what is it, the B, where they had an article that said that they passed a law in Texas where if you move here you can't vote unless you're like a naturalized. I think Facebook pulled it down.
It's funny.
What I love though, and I'm going to say this, the reason that Dave and I are so like we're patrons of Liberty Memes, and we follow along, you know, and we have always
Liberty
loved you
Memes has
guys.
a Patreon?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just-
and we're into it.
But no, I know, but I want to say this is because, and I always feel this, and we got to see your brother this weekend. He came along to the party, and you showed up here, but it's not even, it's just everything you guys do. You're walking the talk, you know, like it's like people are just saying like, oh, you should go out and do this or do that, you know, but you guys actually do the thing. And we had Joel, a friend, you know, Joel from Syracuse, you know, he says, I see Dadman come into Wegmans, you know, and he's just trying to talk to people about liberty. Like, you leave the house, I feel like, every day with the mission to like reach at least one person about liberty. And I get aside from this, like I get nervous talking to people about it, you know, like out in public and stuff, but like you're just out there doing the thing, you know, and we just so appreciate what you and Peter are doing, because you're actually out there like doing the shit.
I look at it this way: keeping quiet and not doing anything doesn't make the world a better place.
Right.
And if you actually believe that liberty makes the world a better place, go out and freaking tell the world.
And I feel like you're doing it
So-
constantly. Like you're just talking to anyone and everyone who's like, but you're just
Why
really,
not?
yeah.
Why not? Why would anyone want to build a prison around themselves?
I don't even know.
If the government is raining tyranny down on us, why wouldn't we do what it takes to tell everybody,
I know.
hey, you know, there's a way we can actually be free, and not only free, but happy.
Yeah.
What?
Wouldn't you do
Yeah,
that thing
why not both?
instead of sitting around at home? Wouldn't you do that thing instead of sitting at home thinking, oh, the government's coming. Oh, they're really bad. Oh, no, I better not tell anybody because then they'll be even more bad. Like, they're bad already. Just freaking get up, stop being afraid of them, and go tell the world just how bad they are. And that there is hope for the future, because there are places where
There
people
is.
treat each other with human dignity, even in the year 2020. And there are places like Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club, where even when the government forced everybody into layoffs, rallied around each other, and they said, guess what? If you got laid off right now, we will pay your rent. And we did it.
Yep.
Mhm.
People helping people, and that's
And
what
we
it
didn't
is.
care if those, and we didn't care if those people were Republican or Democrat or even communist. We said we are here to help because this is what we believe in. We believe in helping other people, and we believe that when people help other people, the world is a better place, and not just better, but more free. And when
Yep.
the world is more free, you don't have to feel like your home state is a prison anymore.
A prison. Yeah. No, really. I know what you're saying.
Well, my home state is actually like a prison, and when I go home, I'm probably going to be forced into 14 days of
yeah. Yeah, no, yours
involuntary
is really bad. Yours is way
and-
worse than ours. Yeah. Your governor
well,
is.
I mean, that's the thing. If you believe in liberty, what are you afraid of? Am I going to sit around and say, well, I can't go to Texas and talk to my libertarian friends because when I come home, I have to self quarantine for 14 days and that'll make me sad.
Yeah.
No, I got up and I said, what do I have to be afraid of? I have to be afraid of the loss of liberty for all of society because that will mean that my children's lives will suck, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So
I
I
don't
said,
either.
I'm going to go to Texas. I'm going to drive 25 hours worth of driving, which actually took 3 days because I stopped every freaking place along the way to talk to any Liberty Memes fan that will have me over.
Right? I know you were meeting up with
Tell
people
them
and
what
talking with
trip is-
people.
to tell them what this trip is all about. To tell people what this all is all about. I stopped in Kentucky. I stopped in Ohio. I stopped in Pennsylvania. I stopped in Tennessee. And all along the way, I just didn't stop in Arkansas, because that's kind of. But
But you're in Texas. There's lots of people in Texas.
yeah. But there are people here, and I came here to let people know if you live in a place that has liberty, preserve it because you have the key. Like you are on fire right now, and you don't even realize it. Like people look to you for their own freedom. Like I look out of New York and I look at places like Tennessee and Texas, and I say, those people are free, and man, they better preserve it because if they don't, we're all doomed.
We are.
I
Super.
to empower Texans and let them know. I heard some petty argument that the Texan Libertarian Party had with each other over some sort of minutia that wouldn't exist unless they were extremely well organized. It was like I wanted this extremely well organized thing to be extremely well organized this way and not extremely well organized that way. And I looked at them and I said, I wish the rest of the world had your problems. You're extremely well organized.
Yeah.
like don't you get it? Like you have certain problems that would only exist in a functioning organization.
Message Jamie. Or
So-
I'm emailing.
So I came here, and that's why it's so important, to take trips like this and
Yeah.
let people know, sometimes the outsider is looking in and saying, you guys have it, and I want you to know that you have it so that you don't lose it. And now I think a lot of these people are getting that message that I've been threatening. And no, I'm not here to tell Texans what to do and tell them how to think, because that would just be stupid.
They won't
Because
do it.
No, they've already got it.
Yeah.
I just want to empower them with the encouragement of somebody who's been at this for a very long time, that they've got it and they need to keep it.
Keep on keeping on. Yep. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I want to say this. Oh, go ahead.
And whenever little petty problem comes along, look at it this way. At least you have problems.
Right.
Because some liberty organizations don't even exist.
Yeah. And don't let it distract you from what's happening, what your actual goal is. And I want to say that, when we saw Ron Paul, we got a chance to see him. I mean, we not in person or his house, but it was one of the best days of my life, seriously, because he really changed my whole way of thinking. And he didn't care if he became president because he didn't want the power. I feel like people who are running for president want the power, but he just wanted to teach and spread the message. And
risk his life doing it.
and risk his life doing it. Yeah. And when we found Liberty Memes, it was like a breath of fresh air because we were so sad after everything that had happened to him in the election of 2012. It was just awful, but I feel excited again. And just that this is what we're supposed to do, is spread the message. Like you said earlier, just go out there and live it, be in your community, help people, just any little thing, and you're going to change a life, and who knows whose life that person's going to change, and so on and so on.
Well, I told Dr. Paul.
But you're more eloquent saying it than me.
No, you're awesome. Everyone has their own way, and everybody is reaching other people that are of their personality type. never make the mistake of thinking this is just going to fall on deaf ears because nobody else has my personality type, because there are all kinds of crazy out there.
Yep. And everyone's doing their own thing. And that's it. Whatever way you can spread the message, do it. Like, don't feel like, you're in there's no box. There's no liberty box. It's wide open. Go spread the freaking message. Yeah.
And be happy. But I'll tell you, there's one thing I do want to tell you before we wrap it up. This is Liberty Late Night, being featured on the Liberty Memes main page, which is the first time we've ever done that. And that kind of lets go the secret that you guys are admins of my page.
What? And vice versa.
Yeah. And
vice versa.
And I'm actually an admin of your page. Every once in a while, I like to hijack you guys. But I want you to know that while I was sitting there talking with Ron Paul about all the stuff we do, I said the best way that we could publicize this is if you come on the Liberty Late Night show. And he said, sure.
I'm going to cry because, I can't even believe.
No, we've been talking about this
since
we first started.
If we could ever talk to Ron Paul.
Or
Ron
Post
Paul
Malone.
Said,
Post Malone was up there too.
Ron Paul said let's not, he said, as long as you get me a reasonable date and time and
any
get the
time that's
equipment
good
in
for
front of me
him
that you need and set me up and set it up, I will come on your show.
It's happening.
So, yes. Well, it hasn't happened yet. We still have to work out the logistics, but
Sure.
Dr. Paul is.
Hey,
really.
Dave will take a day off of work. We took time off work for John McAfee. We will take weeks off for Ron Paul, whatever it takes.
I'm a realist, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
But I'm just also like,
Listen,
there's a lot of.
I feel like McAfee robbed our friend, so he sent his Spanish prison gang to rob Bo Wright.
No way.
Oh, there's the connection.
If you don't mind, actually, I've got the GoFundMe link for
I will be
for
Dave
Bo
Mary will
Wright.
be
I'm gonna
present.
drop it. I'm gonna use my phone. I'm gonna drop the GoFundMe link in the comments right now because Bo got robbed of $3,500 in cash from his house. And robbery and burglary is particularly heinous to people like libertarians who absolutely defend to the death the right to private property. So I'm going to drop the GoFundMe link to help him out right now.
1,000%. Yeah. I'm sad for Bo. I mean, I feel violated.
Yeah.
Somebody rooted through our car one year and didn't take anything, but I was like, you were in my car. Like, that made me feel violated. I couldn't imagine someone coming into my home, doing that.
There it is. Yep.
I need a tissue.
I'm hearing notifications, and I have no idea where it's coming from. It's like I don't know if it's from.
Can I have a tissue? It's from
Twitch?
people maybe liking the page or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna clean
because
myself up
we
here.
both are on the same page, and I'm here clicking on it.
No, it's like a.
Yeah.
It's the stuff when people would like or subscribe.
Yeah, but it's not even on this scene. Like I don't know. Oh, maybe it is.
No, it's the sound. It's the sound of Mary's brain
Twitch.
breaking because I said Ron Paul is agreeable to coming up with late night.
Okay, it was the follow's come from Twitch, but I don't know how.
I know you're stoked about that.
I'm going to have only one beer on the show. That's it. I have to have a drink with him, but I will not be.
Well, thank you, Edward. Thank you for the follow. We don't get a whole lot of
So
Twitch viewers.
while my kids are in his pool tomorrow, I'm going to have one of them really thrash about for some reason and get everybody's attention. And I'm going to run to his study and I'm going to grab his daily planner and I'm going to write down Liberty Late Night.
And then just make sure you let us know when that
is. And be
is.
like, and I'll be like, remember this date because that's when you have to do Liberty Late Night at this time. And I'm going to scribble it down and he's going to be like, oh, I wonder who put that in my daily planner, but better go do it.
So take a picture so we know.
Yeah, right? That'd be funny. That'd be really funny. They're just amazing people.
I believe
and
it.
Everything I've said about what I've seen from Gulf Coast Texans, the ones that are down there in the coastal plains, the ones that are shrimpers and pecan farmers, and they just live this completely different lifestyle. And I will tell you that Ron Paul I will tell you that Ron Paul and their family is like, they're so caring and so loving and so giving. They absolutely embody that lifestyle that I'm describing. And I'll tell you, I wonder, it's a chicken and egg thing. Did Ron Paul come down here and get influenced by their lifestyle, or did he come down here and deliver 5,000 babies that grew up to be like him?
Right. And I love that we're raising little
I
Ron
would
Pauls
say-
in our house. So many
I
of
would
us.
say both. I would say both.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely have all the Liberty babies you possibly can. David, do yourself a favor. When there's internet drama that's bugging you, like right now, like just know, like you're like strike two, buddy. I don't know what it's about, and I don't really care. But listen, do yourself a favor. Liberty is winning, and you with this show, and you, Mary, and you, David, or
It's hard to do, yeah.
Anyway,
I'm a bad weather person.
you guys, that's David.
Yes.
That's David.
That is. You're right. Good job. I'm so bad at it.
And that's Mary.
Yay! It's us.
Anyway,
do it.
whenever stuff like that comes along that bothers you, just how could I look at all the results that we've had. I told Ron Paul about this family that we raised $50,000 for in a week because his wife sent us a picture of the flowers that we sent him as a get well gift.
Yeah.
And that made it into our group, and our group was reinvigorated with this idea that we're
Super.
going to help somebody to honor Ron Paul. So we
Yeah.
raised $50,000 for this family, and then somebody came along and said, I'm going to take care of that family for the rest of their lives.
For the rest of their
And I
lives.
told
yeah.
him this. And I told him this, and then I told him, and I've probably got 20 more stories just like it. I've
Yep.
probably got 20, 30 more stories just like it of people whose lives were absolutely changed by libertarian philosophy put into action. And when I told him this, he was so happy, and he was just in this great mood tonight. It was just, there was none of that, oh, those people are making war again. And it was like, there was none of that stuff. It was just happy and encouraged, and that's the way we need to be, because every single time I look at something negative that's going on in the world and I get depressed about it, I'm thinking, how dare I be depressed with all these amazing blessings that the Liberty movement has brought about?
Yeah, I know.
The Liberty movement is on fire right now, and we can't even see it, and it's right in front of our own noses. And it's time to get back to
It is,
what
guys.
we were when we were on Paul Revolution, because that's who we are right now. Let's seize that, and let's go out there and let's help people, and let's change people's lives and show them that liberty is the solution.
It is. Oh my gosh. Dude, you're going to start doing like talks or something, right? Like you're going to do some, let's
pep
high
talks.
five, like high five for this great. Are you going to start doing podcasts or something? Because I need this in my
know you're
ears
talking
like
about it.
every day. Like, woo, let's get fired up, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, well,
Love you, Jane.
I've been living this since 2008, and it took coming down here to the Gulf Coast to actually understand why I've been living this way.
Wow.
And I'm blown away by the fact that all this activism that we've been fighting for, there are people who already live their lives that way.
So this is your first trip to
And,
Texas
and,
ever?
and it can only spread.
I've never been.
No, I've been to Texas a few times, but I've never spent time here really trying to understand the culture through their eyes.
Yeah.
And this is different. This is so different.
I'm so
I
excited.
mean, when I hear Cajuns, well, we're from up north. We hear from Cajuns in Louisiana talking about the Cajun Navy. Oh well, the Cajun Navy's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go save her.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even do a Creole accent because I'd never do. Cajun Navy, we're gonna take care of everybody. Ain't nobody gonna have any problem. And I can't talk like
Seth,
that.
did you do it right? Did you do it right, Seth?
But we joke about them, and we're like, oh, look at those Cajuns, look at those backwoods rednecks, and they're like, no, these people take care of each other, and that is a very real thing, and they are very proud of the Cajun Navy concept.
Yeah.
It is a big deal, and that is the way we should be. And remember that the state of Louisiana during the primaries went for Ron Paul.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what happened to Ron Paul? And
What
I mean, I'm saying, like,
happened? The dude,
well,
the
no.
dude inspired all of us to do these
Yeah.
things. It's just so awesome. Just get out there, be inspired, go help somebody. We've got the Liberty Memes $5 charity club. It's a casual group. I don't care if you're a statist. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care if you're a Christian, an atheist, a Satanist. I don't care. That's your problem. You're the one going to hell, not me. But the point of it is, I don't care. That group is not there to bash anybody over the head,
Nope.
especially not in the year 2020. We're all there because we all have a heart that wants to help people, and that's it.
Yep.
So go join Liberty Memes $5 charity club, and that'll be it for me tonight because I got family to hang out
I
with.
know, I
Cool.
know. And please don't hang up just yet, because I really want to say thank you for sharing, and thank you for embodying the spirit and the excitement of Ron Paul, because
This will be the first time that I don't hang up when I.
Ooh.
I really, there's a first time for everything, right? I really appreciate that. You encapsulate his enthusiasm and excitement for liberty, you know, and I know, like I said before, he didn't want to be, I mean, maybe he wanted to be president, but he wasn't like power hungry. He just wanted to leave everyone alone. And he taught us that. And you have that. And you have his, I can't think of the word, but you have,
I'm gonna kill
the
Seth.
spirit.
Okay, I'm gonna kill Seth Boudreaux because every single time I say something positive, and he's like, "Well, yeah, but they really suck." He's like, "Cajun
Yeah.
Navy sucks. Texan roads suck." I'm like, "Dude, would you please do me a favor and come and try to live in New York for 1 week?"
yeah,
and
go
tell me
to
that
New
the
York.
stuff in the
Don't
South
go to
sucks?
New York though. I'm just joking. Don't go to New York.
Seth, do me a favor.
bad.
Seth, I will pay for your plane ticket to come and live in the prison of New York that I live in, and you can just watch everything that's wrong with New York, and then go home and say, "I love the
Yeah.
Navy."
Yeah, I love the Cajun
Whatever.
Navy. But I want to thank you. I want to thank you for carrying on. Shit happens, life happens, it gets tough, but when you're doing the right thing, it's going to be hard. And I'm grateful to you for what you're doing, because it's getting me all fired up again, and I'm just
I
really
learned something
happy.
else recently, and just as a side note, because we're on the subject of things getting rough. You know, sometimes on the internet people have fights with each other, but I want to encourage
What?
people who are libertarian
Internet people
I
fight.
want to encourage libertarians. I really want to admonish and encourage libertarians on this subject, because we have this
Stop fighting with each
knack for promoting every single flaw in everything that's wrong. We do it to the government, and that's right. But we shouldn't do it to each other, because
Thank you.
nobody else needs to know.
Yep.
Nobody else needs to know that you're a scumbag, but me and you. And that's
Yeah.
going to be our problem to work out. So from now on, I'm making a pledge that I don't do that anymore.
Paper straws.
Somebody is wrong on the internet, I'm going to tell them you're wrong on the internet, but nobody else in the world needs to know it.
Yay. Yep. That's
And
the Ron
when you
Paul
live
way,
your
man.
life like that, we can live your. I never saw Ron Paul getting down and dirty over
Right?
disagreements. It was like, but there's a concept, and again, this is a Texan concept that I've heard. Never speak ill of a fellow Texan in front of a non-Texan.
Oh.
It's fine to bash each other when you really don't agree with each other, but never let somebody from the outside see that you guys
Yeah.
disagree, because you're headed in the same
And I think the
direction. And
libertarians.
that's the same thing goes for the liberty movement. Do not spend your time bashing each other and tearing each other down and
Yep.
pointing out all of the flaws that the liberty movement has, so that the rest of the world can see it.
Yep.
Show your best face.
Yes.
Show everybody that Liberty Memes has been raising $1 million in the last couple of years, and
Yep.
$250,000 that went directly to people in need in less than a year. That's the kind of thing we should be showing the world.
Yeah.
Not some sort of other.
I'm the only real
minutia.
libertarian, because yeah, squabble about all that shit out like in, you know, PMs and shit. Like, don't like like really the truth is,
Hey,
the truth
You're-
is,
You're on Liberty Memes. You're on the Liberty Memes main page right now. You're not supposed to use swear words.
oh, sorry.
Swore.
I swore. I'll do my penance
Anyway,
tomorrow. I don't
love
know
you
what that
guys.
is. Love you, David. Tell Juicy I said hi. Give the kids a hug for me, okay?
I will.
You're wonderful. Thank you. And if you
I don't know if
seriously
they're
go,
I don't know if they're presentable, so I can't bring the camera out there for them.
I
for you to
understand.
say hi to
I
them.
understand, and thank you
But-
for stopping
But
by.
they're
And
here in the hotel.
if
Oh,
you,
let me tell you though.
yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on one second.
Trip like this is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
really, really, really expensive. Okay. Let me tell you, taking a trip like this it's really pricey.
Yeah.
It costs a lot
It does.
Oh, it's gonna break up on you.
Of course, it's gonna break
money
up right
to be
now.
able to do this, especially with my family by my side. But
And I love that you took your family though, because holy shit, your kids met Ron Paul. Oh my gosh.
they didn't. I went there by myself.
Oh, he
I
Oh.
went by myself, and they told me, "Where's your kids? No, they said, "Where's your kids? You better bring them tomorrow."
All right.
Like I wasn't planning on going back. Like I show up at his house, and he's like, "Hey, we hung out, and I really like you. So why don't you come back with your kids tomorrow?"
Picks. That's
What
all
a
I'm
great
saying.
dude, right? Like what an awesome,
Right?
Like what an awesome, just what an awesome person. Someone who embodies the idea of living a charitable life.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
And
Loving
that- and
loving
that-
on people. Loving on
happy,
people.
and that makes people happy, and that's what I try to remind libertarians all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay for people to like you.
Yeah. Fuck. Just froze. I feel like, did he freeze or did he just?
Because-
Oh, there he is. Yay.
When you put these things into practice that we preach, work.
Oh no! Put into practice.
Am I
yeah.
connected or not?
Yes, you are. I can hear you.
Yeah, just downgraded.
Yeah. What I like to say is, it's okay if people like you, and when you put into practice libertarian philosophy that we preach, people will. Don't mess that up.
Everybody must be getting online right now.
I know. I'm gonna cry. I want to hear his. He's gonna hang up, and I didn't get to hear his last words.
Okay.
It's final words.
I gotta go.
I didn't get to hear the final words. I love you. Thank you for doing what you do.
I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for having us on. We're
Yeah,
on
thanks
your
for-
fucking
thanks-
page, dude. Oh, shit, this is
Swore.
more penance. Damn it. Love you. Yeah, seriously. Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right, I'm super calling Spectrum tomorrow. I'm going to freak out on them. And I know that some of it... I know, uh-oh, an F-bomb. Thanks. He's so quick. That wasn't you. That was him. Okay. So I'm all up in my feels right now because, like, I love Ron Paul. I do. Oh, my gosh, he changed my life. He changed my life. Changed my life. I would still be a statist... bootlicking. Oh gosh, I can't even, guys. So this was big. This was big. Like, yeah, he got to hang out with him. And I feel like Liberty Memes is the next, step of the revolution. They're continuing on. And poor Ron Paul, what happened? Where the government was just like, oh, we're going to change the rules on this or that, and you have all these delegates, but that doesn't matter now. Like they kept changing everything in 2012 when we were super involved. And do you remember that? They kept changing the rules.
Yeah.
They kept changing the rules. So we were bummed, and then we found Liberty Memes, and we were like, oh, yay. And the memes are great. It's fun. But don't forget to practice what you preach. Practice the things that you believe in. You want to get on the internet and fight someone over, whatever. But are you out there saying anything to anyone else, or at least sharing something that's going to change?
to the other
Like
page?
Dave would share Liberty Meme stuff because it used to come up on our feeds all the time, and then it got zucked,
Then we left.
and then
together.
algorithms. But there were people even at your work that all of a sudden, you know, Dave's like, oh my gosh, I see my friend sharing some Liberty Meme stuff, you know, like the memes. Yeah, like it's that little blurb and it gets into your head and it plants a seed. But once the seed starts to sprout and grow, like, don't forget, like, memes are awesome. They are, because they're therapeutic for all of us and necessary. But don't forget to be actually out there, like, really impacting lives. Like, go do something, anything. Even if you just smile at someone, you might have made their day if you just look up and smile. But no one can see anyone smile because we have masks on now, so shit. Never mind. I was at Walmart today, and this guy had one of those, like, big, like, I can't even call it was a head. It was like a bear head, a whole bear
Okay.
head on. And I was standing there, I had a pickup order, and I saw him walk in my car, and I was like, I can't get a good picture, you know? All right, so I'm standing there waiting, and they're, like, all walking out, and I was like, hey, I need your picture. No one said anything to him. He had that big bear head on.
I haven't blocked you yet.
Yeah, and he turned around and I was like, thank you. We live in a crazy world right now, and we cannot depend on our government. So, yeah, Ron Paul, Liberty Memes, guys, we're out in the open, like super open, like way open. Like, we're out. Liberty Memes, main page. So, what, Joseph? So anyway, I'm super excited he came on. I get fired up. I need this because read it.
Read what?
What is it? Read it.
Something? Oh, doing this stuff is expensive. Whether or not we can keep doing it on Facebook, we'll still be out there spreading the message.
Yep.
Patreon.com/Liberty Memes exists for us to be able to do that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Seriously. We are Patreon members because we believe in what they do. They walk the walk the talk, they're out there doing it, like doing it. So, oh wait, I hit the, Aaron Kenner says hit the Jacksepticeye button.
Oh yeah, now I can do that stuff. I have that somewhere, yeah. Does that work? That
Nope.
one doesn't work? I have it right here.
Don't be shitheads. Be nice people. The majority of you are.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Jacksepticeye.
This is a fun show. Don't
Thank
be an
you, Aaron.
asshole.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron.
I haven't really blocked anybody. I just took you off the screen. So if you can be
I
nice
haven't
and you want to
taken-
hang out,
I've been looking right at the camera. I've been looking at you guys, smiling.
but if you want to be nice and hang out, we can hang out. I'm just
Yeah.
not putting you on.
I said some swear words. I said
So
two
did
swear
Jack.
words. Yeah. So penance tomorrow. I'm just joking.
Yeah, this isn't our page.
Yeah, but no, seriously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, so go share the love. Like, go get fired up. Go get excited. Like, get excited. Even if you reach one person, you know, who knows? Who knows? Do the thing. Because Ron Paul would do the thing. He would do it for you. Seriously, there's something on my... It's bothering me. You know why it's bothering me? Because it looks like it's on me. Okay, there we go. Good. Yay. Yay. So, I'm gonna have a shot, probably. Yeah. All the time, Adam. I don't have one, but, you know. Harambe. Oh, his death, his murder set this whole thing in motion. That's why 2020 sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Follow
go after
up.
party.
Yeah, after party, we're going to go into Liberty Memes Patreon group, which is where we usually are on Tuesday nights. Tonight was a special edition of Live Out in the Wild. Usually we're just in a private group with like 1,500 people in that group who support what Liberty Memes does, and we do a live stream. So yeah, Zoom, you guys should make a bat. Oh, we can watch you make a bat. I missed the last Zoom call, Joseph.
That was
know.
one of the Twitch people that followed us over.
Lexi, I have no idea because I was just staring at I was saying my feelings. I was talking about how I was feeling. And I'm excited. I am. I'm very excited. I really am. Can I have some whiskey and water?
Whiskey and water.
I mean separate, but you know, I don't need a lot, just as like a shot.
And it's like, I like...
Boop, who's calling? What? Wait, what?
No, not
Oh
right
no,
now.
you guys don't deserve that. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see what happened. I missed it. I missed what was going on. I'm truly grateful for everything David has done. Without him, I wouldn't have a braided dryer. Right? What? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yep. It's the group and spreading liberty and how we can all help each other and take care of each other and be in your community and just do things that, you know, ask your neighbor, do you need anything? I mean, just give a fuck, you know, give a hoot. Sorry. What?
No, you're fine.
You know me. You know me.
All right, we rolling.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we're gonna go. But LMPM folks, y'all get to come back and see a little bit. I have my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so I can't be too. Yeah, I swore again. I know, right? Gosh, you know me. Yeah, you know me. Give a damn. Give a damn. That's right. Give a damn. That's twice. I think it was my third time, Dottie, actually. Good night, Alexi.
We'll see you guys later.
Thanks, everybody, for coming in. LMPM, we're going to do a little after party, so you know who you are. We'll see you there.
I don't like your T-Series. Nothing personal, kid. But I must go all out. Just this once. Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be. Set the fuck down, T-Series. I'm here to spill the real tea. You're trying to
I guess there's a couple slurs in the outro song,
that's
too.
Dave's fault.
Yeah,
That's
you
not-
lose. So best think you haven't won. When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done.
That's
'Cause
not
we
on
only
me.
Just begun. I review you. Zero vibe is gone. So come on, T-Series. Looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series just wet themselves in their pajamas. So who the hell is Bob and why you wanna kiss him? Ew. I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just dark magician. Oof. You got a fifth of the population in your nation, but I got 90 rolls of worlds to hold your defecation. Oops, multipatlo, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Your language sounds like it come from a mumble rap community. No papa, yes papa, Johnny. Now download the sugar and let's throw this fucking party with some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just wet in their pajama. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. You got a population of 1.32 billion, but most your videos can't seem to hit even a million. Subart.
Magic potty baby, your bottle's all done. It's potty training time, will be so much fun. I help you with your training dance, you make me so proud. Your potty feels like magic, then it flushes out loud.
It's fun to help Magic Potty Baby learn to use her potty. Flush and you're ready for next time.
Magic potty baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Magic Potty Baby and her Magic Potty. No water, no mess. Batteries not included.